to receive. Caught in the end zone. It's a fumble, and they'll have it just outside the red zone. QB2 and his brigade of playmakers take the field for the first time in this title game. And he makes the grab. And here's the stop at the 13-yard line. Just short of the marker. It's 2nd and 1. Grabs the snap. They run the screen, and that's complete to Hall. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Now the kick for one more. Oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following the touchdown, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. He was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And, you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Oh, the ball's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Rangers. They're looking unstoppable right now. Now they'll kick the PAT. Hang on, some chicanery here. They want to throw. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing the blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. All right, so following the short gain, here's 2nd down. Dixon looks downfield. First carry for Rainey. And there's a big gain before he's out of bounds. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they put it behind them and they are ready to raise the trophy. Meanwhile, they pick up the first through the air. Here comes the encore. Halfway through the opening quarter, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dixon. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Here's the call from down on the field.
Defense.
So there's the call. Offsides, he jumped the snap, and that defensive coordinator looks like he's about to snap. On 1st down, back to pass. Right side of the field, it's complete. And that's good for a first down. We're seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive, picking up first downs along the way. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Throwing again. Here's Dixon. This is caught at the 10. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. The completion gets them 7. Here comes third down. Drops back again. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And that puts them a yard short of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, here's first and goal. And look at that, tackled for a loss, sending this offense backwards. No closer to the end zone. It's second and goal. They'll go with the run. And that'll be a couple of yards on second down. Miles Dotson on the stop. 2 yards closer to the end zone now. Here's third and goal. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a fourth down. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Divides the uprights. It's good. And they put 3 on the board. After giving up the field goal, the Rangers are back to receive. He fields it at the 2. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. The Rangers take over on offense. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Delivers the ball, and it's complete. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Come on now, let's do this. Time's run out on this first quarter of action. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. So we'll pick back up with the action here in the second quarter as we await the snap on first down. Nice move. Loses a defender, and this could be big. And they finally make a stop after a big-time gain. A 25-yard gain, and one for the highlight reel. Moving right along on this drive, here's first and 10. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not well. You can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. He's got it! Touchdown, Rangers! And they stretch their lead. So they come up empty on that play call. Still very much in control of this game. They're lined up for the return. This is fielded deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Dixon is sacked. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad, Clyde, played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother. Oh, no, he coughs it up! Now it's picked up, going the other way.
You don't want none, you don't want none.
And it's all the way back for a touchdown. The Rangers are lined up for a two-point attempt. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. This will be caught at the 3. So they come up empty on that play call. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And there's Coach Thompson yelling some instructions for Gavin Dixon from the sideline. And they bring him down after a short pickup. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade. And to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. Midway through the second quarter, it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. Complete to Poole for the first down. You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. Dixon is picked off. He's all by himself. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Rangers! And now it's time for the extra point. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. So they come up empty on that play call. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. This will be caught deep in the end zone, and we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Rainey, and he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. And meanwhile, after going backwards on that last play, here's third down. And that'll be incomplete after a timely play to force a fourth down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he gives it the boot. Here's Washington. And it's a positive return, but he never quite found any daylight along the way. So the Rangers are lined up now, and they've managed to finish every drive with a score, so a chance now to continue that streak. Throws left, it's complete. A 24-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. With halftime just around the corner, they'll throw from the 50. Scratch that, he's moving right, and QB2 goes down for the sack. He couldn't elude the defense on that great pursuit. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. That leaves them with 2 now as we unravel the final moments of this opening half. He airs this one out. He comes down with it, and he's all the way home for a touchdown. Yet another clip for his growing highlight reel. Here's the Rangers looking for 2. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Delivers a pass on the run. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that costly score, here comes the kick. Coming from deep in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. Rainey's lined up behind Dixon. On first down, he'll drop back. Popped up into the air, and he picked it off. Intercepted by Washington. And they'll have it inside the red zone. Come on, let's go. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone is... And he's in for 6. Touchdown. QB2. His 4th scoring throw of this matchup. The Rangers will go for 2 here. They snap the ball. Oh, hold on. He's running right. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Here comes the kick. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Back to pass on first down. Completes that throw to Rainey on the screen. And he's taken down at the 34. Now the Brush Hogs call timeout. They've got 2 remaining as we near the halfway mark. Looking to pass on second down. Forces that throw, and it's intercepted. And that's the 2nd time this game. Let's go! Opening play of this drive for the Rangers. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. He's going deep for Fuller. It's caught! Touchdown, Rangers! QB2. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns in an all-time performance. Rangers will try to add 2 to the board. Surveys the field. That's incomplete. They do not convert, so they come up empty on that play call. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Shotgun look. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Throws into the flat for Rainey. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Rangers in control. And when we return the second half of this championship showdown, we can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. It's taken at the 4. And he's taken down after putting together a nice sequence on that return.
Get me! Let's go! Let's go!
Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. 3rd and short, but the defense is thinking pass. Dixon takes the snap. Oh, the ball comes down. The ball's loose. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 38-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. Lets it fly for Fuller. He makes the grab. Touchdown. Benny Fuller. And that's a play worthy of recruitstowatch.com. Myers now to add the extra point. Oh, he's running it. He's unable to get it across. They fail to score 2, so they come up empty on that play call. Still leading by a comfortable margin. They're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up at the 25. Could have saved himself some trouble by just kneeling in the end zone. Lined up in the shotgun. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Scratch that. He's moving left. Stays on his... Oh, he lost the football. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 40-yard line. Hawks lined up behind QB2. The Rangers will run it. Oh, everyone felt that one. A 23-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's listen to the call.
The passer, defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So it's roughing the passer, and that's a 15-yard penalty. Following that incompletion, it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Oh, and that's almost intercepted. Could have been picked off in the end zone, but the drive stays alive. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. And they drop him for a sack. Bit further from the end zone. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to pass. It's caught at the 3. Now he's stopped on the play. It'll be a gain of 12, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now the Rangers call timeout. That leaves them with 2 now as we step aside for just a moment. 4th and goal, and I like this decision here. They're going to go for it. Gathers the snap, using his legs now. It's caught! Touchdown, Rangers! Sammy Hawk, and his celebration begins. He is feeling it. The Rangers are lined up for a 2-point attempt. Back to pass. Caught at the 1. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Ready now for the kick. This is fielded deep in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as he drops to 1 knee. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Looking to pass on 1st down. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians, take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. On 1st down, back to pass. Fires the ball, and it's complete. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a 1st. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, signing a bunch of autographs. After a minimal pickup, here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw from the gun, and it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Beckman's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? Hard to tell if it's that opposing defense that's playing so well or just an anemic offense. Either way, they've yet to find the end zone, but this drive is showing promise. And he's just not able to break through the line. Brought down for no gain. Nothing doing on that run on 1st down, so still the full 10 to pick up here on 2nd down. Before they can settle in for the snap, the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And after a quick break, we'll return with the final act of this state championship. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. He's going to run. The ball comes out. And the offense takes it back. A 2nd chance now for this drive. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll throw. He's got Rosas. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. 4th down coming up. And so the Brush Hogs line up for the field goal. Straight through the uprights, it's good. And they put 3 on the board. Everyone's lined up, ready for the kick. Taken at the 1. And he's out at the 25. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. So it's a jet sweep. Watch the receiver. Cuts to the right sideline. Still going. And a great pickup there to move them inside the 40. A 37-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
The Rangers will run it. And he shows off some strength before he's wrangled to the ground. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day.
Let's go!
In the red zone, looking to throw. Ooh, and that's almost intercepted. But the drive will continue. Following the near turnover, here's second down. Again, they'll pass it. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. Looking for another conversion. It's 3rd and 10. QB2 looks downfield. This is caught at the 5. And he moves the chains. First down. Just 1 yard away. Here's 1st and goal. QB2 takes the snap. Davion Patton, the intended target. Now just a yard from the end zone. Now it's 2nd and goal. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. Davion Patton. His first catch of the game is good for 6. Here's the Rangers looking for 2. They'll try to pass. He can't make the connection. So they come up empty on that play call. Now Coach Fetu calls timeout. They're down to just 1 now. And more high school football in a moment. Here's the whistle and now the kick. Fielded at the 9. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. Going through the motions now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. A quick hitter for the completion. Now he's taken down. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to 2nd down. From the gun, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. And he's down at the 40-yard line. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Rush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in live ball, and the offense able to recover. They reacted quickly to save their drive. We're under 2 minutes in the final quarter. It's 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver, and it's incomplete. So we're looking at 3rd down. And as the seconds count down, the realization is here. The Brush Hogs will come up short once again. And, look, I know character is formed at times like these, but, man, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, a forced throw, and he read that like a book. First play of the drive for the Rangers, and they are very much in control of this game. Looking deep for Patton, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. And that should seal the deal. Now to dot the I across the tee. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Needing a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. Flag on the field. And that's not the kind of mistake you could afford in a game like this.
Kicking team.
So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game. On first down, he'll drop back. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. Following the incomplete pass on first down, here's second down. Still looking to throw, it's Dixon. Under pressure and sacked. Working out of a hole now. Here's third and long. From the gun, it's Dixon. Going to Kirkpatrick, it's picked off. Intercepted by Washington. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Rangers. Oh, they are running up the score. The Rangers will go for two here. Shotgun snap, here's QB2. Now he'll tuck and run. He's got it. Yes, they'll add two to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. And they're unable to recover. Oh, it's a fumble! He finds a lane. He's on the move. 10.
Can't be denied, boy.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Rangers. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. The Rangers will try to add two to the board. From the gun, it's QB2. That's incomplete. They do not convert, so they come up empty on that play call. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Looking to pass. It's a fumble! Now it's picked up going the other way. The 30. 20. And it's all the way back for a touchdown.
Let's get a partner. Let's get a partner.
Myers is on now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off? So Coach Fetu continuing to run plays with the game well at hand. And on the opposite sideline, Coach Thompson looks furious. To recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Scans the field. Complete to Kirkpatrick. And he's down to about the 36-yard line. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. They've got none remaining. As we approach the closing moments of this title game. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. Emmanuel Rosas, the intended target on that one. Following the incompletion on second, it's 3rd and 2. Here's Dixon. Now he tucks it. He's got a first down and more. Now he'll slide to a halt to avoid the contact. And that will do it. The Rangers are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
Venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Rangers.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur. Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna put on a show for you for sure, Snoop.
All right.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. This will be caught deep in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, oh, look, the ball's loose. Pressure comes, and down he goes. 3 and out, a distinct possibility on this opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, here's Knight. Hits his man in stride. My goodness, what a big-time hit. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Washington fields it, and he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. Going for a big play downfield. He makes the catch, and he's brought down at the 19. A 56-yard gain, and a visit to the red zone. Back to pass on 1st down. This is caught at the 10. And he makes the grab, picks up the 1st, and moves them even closer. With the aerial attack looking good on this drive, it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the run. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Rangers. The first score of the showcase. Here's Myers now for the extra point. Oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. So they come up empty on that play call. Touchdown. The Rangers are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And the chat for this live stream filled with opinions presented as facts. By the way, feel free to add your own. I know I did. And he's got it past the marker. 1st down. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. They'll go with the run, and the defense didn't give an inch on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Halfway through the opening quarter, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Knight. He finds Thrash. They're struggling to slow him down. Now he's finally out of bounds after a huge gain on the play. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Grossman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. On 1st down, here's Knight. Quick decision, completes the throw. And he's taken down at the 28. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. Get ready! Another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. Now he's brought down. Just a yard on the catch there, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. 2nd down, running it. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 6. before they can run a play, we've come to the conclusion of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. Back to pass. Picked off in the end zone. No return here as it'll be a touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Looking deep for Fuller. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Here's QB2. Sending it downfield for Fuller. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. So get this. Earlier today, I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Shotgun look. He'll throw again. Oh, hold on. They get to QB2 for the sack. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Looking to pass on first down. He'll take a shot at the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Rangers. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers now to add the extra. Hang on, some chicanery here. They want to throw. He makes the grab. Good for two more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, and I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. And he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. Following the incomplete pass on second down, it's 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, here's Knight. This time he's got the connection, and he picks up the first down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Oh, no, he coughs it up. Oh, wait, we've got a flag down in the area of holding. Here comes the call from a longtime referee, Troy Simpson. Following the takedown, Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Knight. He finds Thrash. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. A 36-yard gain and a big-time play. First carry, ball's loose, scooped up by the D, and they'll have it at the 32-yard line. The Rangers take over on offense, and they begin this series with a comfortable but not insurmountable lead. The deep pass. He's got it! And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers! Sammy Hawk, a showcase highlight for years to come. Rangers are lined up for a two-point attempt. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that. Push the advantage, growing their lead. Falling further behind on the scoreboard, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. Knight takes the snap. Oh, he lost the football. And now it's out of bounds. The defense knocked it loose but could not take it away. They come out in the eye. A.J. Grove at the back. On second down, they'll run it here. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. One last thought on Snoop, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken, and I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Going with the run on 3rd and short, and they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the first down. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Batted into the air and intercepted. A bad pass, no question, but still in all, he made a fantastic play. As we near the end of the half, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He's got a man. First down, Rangers. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. Oh, man, that had INT written all over it. But the drive stays alive. Following a missed opportunity for the defense, he'll try again as he drops back. Fires it to his man on the out route, and that's complete. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. A 22-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Grabs the snap. He'll go deep for the end zone. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's QB2. Goes to Maddox. And he's got the first down. Lined up in the shotgun. Now from the red zone, it's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. QB2. He's thrown for 3 scores before halftime. Now they're lined up for the extra point. Wait, it's a fake. They're going to throw. Caught at the 1. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Still ahead by a wide margin. They're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll move them up to the 24-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. They'll run it with Grove, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's how you get fired, baby. That's how you get fired.
So after a lopsided first half, it's the Rangers in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Fielded at the 6. The ball comes out. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 11-yard line. So the Hawks are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Knight looks downfield. And a weight room play there before the defense can stop them. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Grove gets another carry, and they bring him down after a short pickup. All right, so following the short gain, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Knight. This will be caught at the 3, and he can't come up with enough to move the sticks. Looks like he needed just 1 more yard to avoid a 4th down. Looking to roll the dice. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run it. The gamble pays off. Touchdown, Hawks. They finally put one in the end zone. Sutherland now to add the extra point. And he puts it through. The tally now 30-7. After giving up the touchdown, the Rangers are back to receive. Taken at the 4. And he stopped at the 32-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers, and they begin this series feeling very confident. They're up big on the scoreboard. You know, Going back to signing day, I gotta say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. He pulls it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. He used to pass them, now he catches them. Tommy is back. Here's the Rangers looking for two. Out of the gun, looking to fire. He makes the grab. Good for two more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following the touchdown, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And there's Knight making some final preparations as we await the snap. Surveys the field. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 1 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 9. The defense is set up for the pass. 3rd down from the gun. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Here's Washington. And that's a terrific return as he shows off the wheels on his way up the field. So the Rangers are lined up now, and there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. He makes the delivery. And he's taken down at the 28. A 27-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. On first down, back to pass. Looks to his right. It's complete. And he comes up with a first down. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. A little trickery here, gives it to his receiver. And he'll push his way to the 12. A gain of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. They snap the ball. He's on the move. This is caught at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. They are running away with this game. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. So they come up empty on that play call. Here comes the kick. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. The Central Hawks start the drive with Brew. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And the play call there, successful as they get it across for the first. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. As they get situated at the line, time's up on this third quarter of action. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. He finds his man on the end route, and that's good for a first down. Wanting nothing more than a score, here's the start of a new series. On first down, he'll drop back. And that'll wind up incomplete. C.J. Cole, the intended target on the play. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Drops back to throw it again. Bounces outside of the pocket. Live ball. Now it's picked up going the other way. And this will be spotted at the 32-yard line. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to pass on third down. Sends it to Thrash. And he's stopped at the 22-yard line. To pass on first down, and he can't make the connection. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion on first, here's second down. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Popped up into the air, and he picked it off. And that's twice now he's come up with a turnover. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Now a receiver comes across on the sweep, and they go backwards, losing yardage. Stifled on that last run. It's second and long. It's a give to his receiver on the sweep. Knocks him off his feet. And he's taken down after a nice run. It's a 17-yard gain and a first down for the Rangers. Here's QB2 to start the series. Slings it downfield. He caught it.
Ooh, he's running. He's running.
Oh, it's a touchdown. And that's the kind of play we've come to expect. Will go for two here. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that costly score, here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Looking to throw, here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's Knight. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. With just a mile to go, here's third and long. He's back to pass. He finds his tight end. Taken down as he makes the grab. It's a gain of 8. So here comes fourth down. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. The one about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season. Woof. Talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. And he blazes a trail up the field as he puts together a great return. Opening play of this drive for the Rangers. And they are very much in control of this game. He's going deep for Matthews. He comes down with it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Just a massive gain on that last play put the D on its heels. They're inside the 5 now, just brimming with confidence. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. From the 1-yard line, it's second and goal. Gathers the snap. This will be caught at the 3. They bring him down. No gain there on the completion, so it'll be third down. Third and goal at the 1. Even Pete, he's got it. Touchdown, Rangers. Tommy Matthews adds another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. The Rangers will try to add 2 to the board. Now they'll throw from the gun. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. Ready now for the kick. Fielded in the end zone. Nice looking gain, but I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So there's the verdict. An illegal block in the back that did not miss the eyes of our officials. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble! Playing for nothing but pride at this point. Looking for a receiver. On the slant, gets it to Cole. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. They'll get 9 there, coming up on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right, looking to pass. Knight is picked off. Intercepted by Douglas. And he comes up with the game-winning play. Timeout called by the Rangers. They've got 2 remaining as we make our way to the end of the Midwest Prep Showcase. this drive starts off on the wrong foot. A delay of game sends them backwards.
Offense.
So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action.
Still first down.
Now with an additional 5 yards to pick up, here's first and long. QB2 looks downfield. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers. And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off? He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Knight's pass is intercepted. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Rangers. Oh, they are running up the score. Myers is on now for the PAT. Oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. Caught at the 6. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Rangers are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And it's effectively a touchback as he's stopped at the 25-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Scans. It's a fumble! And the Rangers take possession. They closed in on that ball quickly. First play of the drive for the Rangers. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Now he brings the ball down. He's on the move. And man, do they get lucky that time. Nearly picked off. But the drive will continue. Following a close call, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes down. He's looking to go. Fires right. It's complete. So Coach Fatu keeping the playbook open as Coach Robbins stares a hole right through him. This is getting tense right now. And that will do it. The Rangers win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm...
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to stay in the pocket and get off accurate passes under pressure is something that will help at the next level.
Let's just hope you have someone like me out there hauling in those passes for you, though. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things...
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success.
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have?
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Taking it about the 1. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
This is too easy.
He's past the 30.
Too easy.
He will score.
Touchdown, Clemson.
So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Taken in the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away. Right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's White. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
first down. Moody. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, there are few and far between because the teams that don't have returning starters at that position, or at least guys that saw significant action and can handle the pressure a little bit, you got to put them a little bit of a notch below everyone else because in high school, those guys can get by on raw talent. It's harder to do that on the college level.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players. And
he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 20-yard touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
On 1st and 10, White. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On the ground, Ellington. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's White to throw on 3rd down. Now White lost the football.
The quarterback is sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
We'll call that a punt of 50. Four yards, well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to...
It's a foot race past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell, an 80-yard touchdown. And
Clemson tacks onto their lead.
Norton for the extra point.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, his car... race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Score.
21-0 our score after one.
Gators nothing.
Now Ellington, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's White. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
and the timing a bit off that time as that would fall. To the ground.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
The 3rd down pass.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Operating from the gun, Moody. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. A 20-yard touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it. Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Moody, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Downey Simpson, 49 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And, boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this is really big.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check that. We're Mike 52 right here.
On 2nd and 9, White. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This is Allington.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, why are we doing this?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. From the gun, White. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
46-yard line.
Mike 3. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
Here's Allington. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, White.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
White's pass complete.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Rolling to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Clemson, first down.
Now a timeout taken.
1st and 10 at the
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Moody. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On second down now, it's Jennings. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To throw is White on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Throwing on first down. Moody, he's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. 61 yards. On first down, Jewell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Moody. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. As we saw right there, they've got a quarterback that, well, yes, he can throw it. He's not afraid to tuck the ball. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Again, they run with Ellington. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
4 yards.
Call that a gain of 11.
For another Florida first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, White. He'll get this one to Galladay. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. The 30.
White's pass complete.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do.
Now White lost the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Jay on Whiteside. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happened...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. Now White lost the football.
Quarterback sack.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
In the third quarter of play, with the score, the Clemson Tigers 59.
White now to throw on third down. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Operating from the gun. White. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the defense.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one. For the books. I mean, we're to the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator,
and he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 5.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now White from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A terrific return there. 20. Seven yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Oh, fighting off the defender. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats. So that's how it will go down. The stat sheet, but the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
He was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the receiver.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. The 20.
Bring in the second
10.
string. Bring in the second string.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Recovered by the kicking.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
2 yards on the pickup.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second down, Jewell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Third and 9.
From the gun, Moody. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Jay on right side. 54 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Looking to throw again on second down. White under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be third and a mile. Operating from the gun, White. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
They'll run on first down. Jewell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
The onside kick recovered by the receiver.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Smith catches left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, White. Pressure comes and down he goes.
A loss of 13 yards.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. White throwing on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Going up top for Miller. That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 58 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look,
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Clemson Tigers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll go play action and let him throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell, 43 yards. And Clemson has taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't know.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
I Yeah, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up with the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for two, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard gain.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information.
That's caught inside the 20. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Operating from the gun. Moody eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson. A 16-yard touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Slater on the return. Oh, good return up past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the Tigers.
And careless. With a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away.
And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Jay on right side. 35 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Can't panic here. Talk to yourselves one play at a time to try and get back.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No, I would take my offense away.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
A loss of
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. Back on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
This is fielded at the 27. Fighting down inside the 25. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. First and goal inside the 10. Flush to his right. One in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start the drive with Martin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, Martin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll look to set up his blockers. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 31 yards there, the first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson. What a game that he has had throwing the football now. 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. Tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have some
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Tigers 35. Longhorns nothing.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run. This is Pierce. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Moody. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeAndre Jewell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Down left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Flushed out right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hoop.
And now look at him go. 20, 10, and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And This offense is running away with this one. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Martin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner. And he locates Walker, complete. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Darren Walker, 36 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense? And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Slater on the return. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns with them. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Slater on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Number 25.
Warner from the gun. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. And the defense has come up with it. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, Moody. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Kick recovered by the Hands team.
Here's a 1st and 10, Texas.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. He'll hit his tight end, Walker. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw on second down, Warner looking sideline, incomplete.
To the sideline.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action. It's Warner. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to get a score back.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50.
If you were
He's
me,
at the
you
40.
do this too.
Past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell, as time expires in the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more
onto their lead. Clemson fans right now saying, Tommy who? Because it has been all Tigers here as we reach halftime at Arlington.
Longhorns 13.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Slater on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Longhorns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. It'll be Warner on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Warner's pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again. Warner. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Complete to Darren.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On third. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Warner can't get away, and he's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right?
This is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Jay on Whiteside. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Onside kick recovered by the receiving team.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warner. And it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Warner to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Longhorns first.
On first down, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the draw, here's Martin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Warner. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown from 6 yards away. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
The kicker on.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll run on first down. Jewell. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get the score.
He'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of control.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached a point in the broadcast where we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try to keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsau? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. Open space inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Side kick recovered by the hands team.
Now a 1st down throw. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. It's going the other way. The 20, 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
When they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On 1st and 10, Warner. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they got it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's got this down to the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
You have fun with this one, partner.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Recovered by the Hands team.
First down, Warner. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Able to pick up a 12 yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
He did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Clemson out for another drive, and it's starting to look for all the world that they'll be back in the national championship game again as they start here 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep this time for Milton. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there. 56 yards. What a great start for this junior quarterback as they get the victory here in the College Football Kickoff Classic.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.